Our seas and oceans are full of incredibly wonderful beings that give their waters light and color. This wide range of species makes it very difficult to choose one of them as the most fascinating. However, there is a unique fish that leaves no one indifferent. We talk about the popular surgeonfish, whose name is not very accurate due to its colorful and beautiful appearance. In the video that you will read below, you will have the opportunity to learn much more about this animal, its behavior, characteristics, habitat, lifestyle, and more. Habitats. The surgeonfish does not choose to live in a particular area of the planet, but rather we can find it in areas of East Africa, Japan, Samoa, New Caledonia, and many more. It is true that its origin took place in Australian waters, from which it spread to the rest. It should be noted that, and as usually happens with those marine animals that are characterized by something as by their color and showiness, inhabits waters rich in coral reefs. Surgeonfish characteristics. As we mentioned at the beginning, the surgeonfish stands out above many other species of fish due to its appearance. It is not a very big fish in terms of size, about 30 centimeters in length, although specimens have been found that have exceeded 70 centimeters in length. Regarding its weight, in nature can reach 7 to 8 kilograms. It has a compressed body on its sides, of intense blue color with two well-defined black stripes that cross it. In addition, it has a tail fin that is pigmented with a strong yellow hue. Another of its notable characteristics is its longevity. It is a fish that under normal conditions it can extend its life a few years, up to 15 specifically. As far as its character is concerned, when it is young it is a rather friendly and not very aggressive fish, so it can coexist perfectly with other species in the same environment. Once he grows in age, his behavior is stronger and more defensive. Finally, it should also be mentioned that there are several kinds of surgeonfish, and that the aforementioned characteristics and details may vary from one to another. Foods. Since they thrive in areas as rich in biodiversity as coral reefs, surgeonfish enjoy a rich and varied diet. Generally, they are omnivorous fish. When they are young they tend to feed on plankton, while as they grow their food menu expands. They consume plants and algae that they find in the water, and they also capture small insects, larvae, and even eggs of other species of fish. Reproduction. The surgeonfish, either male or female, reaches sexual maturity around 2 years of age, and the size of the individual plays a fundamental role. The time of year chosen by the surgeonfish to reproduce is spring, since it is there where all the necessary conditions of temperature, etc. coincide. The mating and courtship process is not very different from what we can observe in other species of fish. The male chases the female until he catches her attention, and then the act of fertilization takes place. It should be noted that there is hardly any obvious sexual dimorphism in surgeonfish, although it is true that when they go into heat, the males change to a light blue hue. Once the female has deposited the eggs and they have been fertilized, the young will be born in a period of approximately 3 days, depending on the temperature to which they have been subjected during that time. The surgeonfish in captivity. Its striking color and appearance, that we have been referring to throughout the text, have made the surgeonfish one of the most coveted aquarium pieces. There is no doubt that providing our aquarium with the presence of these fish is adding extra value, but when making this decision it must be taken into account that surgeonfish require different care than other tropical fish. First, the aquarium or enclosure in which we install our surgeonfish must have a large water capacity and size. Also, this space must be properly decorated in order to simulate, as far as possible, a coral reef ecosystem, the free habitat of these fish. They have to have high oxygen levels, a temperature that oscillates between 15 and 25 degrees Celsius, high luminosity, and with a diet that includes a large percentage of plant-based nutrients and an animal character. When they are young it is not necessary for them to be alone, but they can live in certainly numerous groups, and with individuals of other species, but as they grow they become somewhat more solitary. We hope we have been able to help you learn a little more about this beautiful fish that has become a true jewel of the waters of this planet. These are some interesting facts about ocean surgeonfish. First one, what type of animal is an ocean surgeonfish? Surgeonfish are tropical coral shallow reef fishes that belong to the family Acanthuridae and genus Acantharus. The ocean surgeon is one of the 75 species of surgeon found in the bottom water column of the Gulf of Mexico, Florida, Brazil, and along the Atlantic coast. The second one, what class of animal does an ocean surgeonfish belong to? Ocean surgeon belongs to the class of fish originated from Brazil. The family is called surgeonfish because they have sharp spines on the pectoral and dorsal fins that look like the surgeon's scalpel. They have pale whitish, brown, and bluish markings across their bodies and in the anal fin and dorsal fin. Either end of the fish has a scalpel-like spine. The third one, how many ocean surgeonfish are there in the world? There are 75 species of surgeonfish in the world. They are found in different tropical marine regions of Florida, Bermuda, Mexico, and Brazil. The fourth one, where does an ocean surgeonfish live? Surgeons are found in Brazil, Massachusetts, the Gulf of Mexico, Bahamas, Florida, and Bermuda. They are typically seen in groups in shallow coral rocky bottoms, and are very active during the day. Caribbean ocean surgeonfish juvenile can also be found in the northwestern Atlantic area. The fifth one, what is an ocean surgeonfish's habitat? The surgeonfish inhabit shallow reefs over coral rocky areas at a depth of 80 feet in several water bodies like the Atlantic Ocean. They can be found at the bottom of the water column, and the species feeds on algae. Mainly, ocean surgeonfish eat seagrass. The sixth one, who do ocean surgeonfish live with? They are found mainly in schools of 4 to 5 fishes, and also in groups with other species. The ocean surgeon typically swims in these groups, and the other fish they swim with include Atlantic blue tang and doctor fish. They can also live as aquarium fish in houses. The seventh one, how long does an ocean surgeonfish live? They live up to 10 years, and become reproductive after 2 years from birth. They are small in size, so they fall prey to larger fish and marine organisms. The eighth one, how do they reproduce? Spawning happens in pairs, or in aggregated pairs, and their spawning season is from November to April, and almost 20,000 eggs are released, and a change in body color may occur during spawning. The females release their egg inside the water, and the males release their sperm, and the fertilization is external. The eggs of the ocean surgeon are pelagic and spherical with a single oil globule. Larval ocean surgeonfish hatched from the eggs are kite-shaped with a long snout and a mouth at the end. Ninth one, what is their conservation status? According to recent research, surgeonfish are currently at no risk of endangerment, and they are mainly kept as aquarium pets, or are used as baits, and for subsistence fishing where they are trapped in net gills. They are caught in traps very carefully, as the spines in the caudal peduncle may inflict a severe wound. 10th one, how cute are they? The ocean surgeon is of varying colors, which makes them suitable as aquarium fish, and their small size makes them appear very adorable and cute. Next one, how do they communicate? The surgeon communicates during spawning or intraspecific competition through changes in their body color. Next one, how big is an ocean surgeonfish? The surgeon can have a length up to 12 in, and are small in size, and thus become the prey of larger fishes like French angelfish, and they weigh up to 0.6 kilograms. Next one, how fast can an ocean surgeonfish swim? Surgeonfish are aggressive swimmers. Their pace of swimming increases during the mating time, and also during fights within their school. Next one, how much does an ocean surgeonfish weigh? They can weigh up to 0.6 kilograms, it may vary according to age and environment. They are usually small in size and lighter than other fish. Next one, what are the male and female names of the species? The male and female species of the Caribbean tropical fish can be distinguished, but do not have different names. Next one, what would you call a baby ocean surgeonfish? Baby surgeonfish are called larvae. It takes approximately 42 to 68 days to transform to the juvenile stage, and then they settle out of the water column and find their own habitat. Next one, what do they eat? Ocean surgeonfish are diurnal herbivores. They eat various species of algae like Dictyota, Cladophora, Cheetomorpha, Zeramium, and some species of Thalassia also. They also eat seagrass and some small invertebrates. They eat sand to properly digest their food. They have sharp teeth specialized for feeding purposes and to keep the coral defenders clean. So, today we are talking about some details about sea urchins. Thanks for watching, subscribe for more videos.